Good evening and thanks for joining us for this First News at 9 special presentation of our County by County series. I'm Alex Loroff, and tonight we'll be heading to Trempealeau County to tell you about a beloved restaurant celebrating a birthday this year, an Arcadia music festival that continues to give back to the community, and more. Our first story of the night takes us to Whitehall, where next year the Trempealeau County seat will be celebrating a milestone anniversary, but the festivities are set to begin later this year. Community leaders discuss the upcoming celebration and what makes the city of Whitehall so special. The city of Whitehall was established nearly 150 years ago, and it's grown from its humble beginnings to become the county seat of Trempealeau County. Linda Mossman has lived in Whitehall for 24 years, saying the city was exactly what she and her family were looking for when moving to a new community.
We have both the topography of the hills and the valleys, so it offers a lot relative to the things that we've always enjoyed, being outside, the nature, and then all of the small town attributes.
One of those small town attributes is a sense of community pride among residents, which Mayor Jeff Hauser has seen ever since he was first elected back in 2018.
You know, I see people continually stepping up to get things done. I see, we have an active chamber, an active Lions Club, and other citizens that just seem to be willing to step up to pitch in.
Mossman is one of those community members that's stepping up to ensure Whitehall's history is remembered. As the owner of the Oak Park Inn, Mossman often welcomes newcomers to town, but it was the guests that were returning to Whitehall that sparked the idea of historic preservation.
People that were coming back to visit mom and dad, maybe were in a nursing home, didn't have a home to live in any longer, were coming back for a class reunion, always told the stories of growing up in Whitehall.
Mossman helped create the Whitehall Area Historical Foundation, and the group is in the process of planning the city's sesquicentennial celebration. The observance will kick off Labor Day weekend and will run through the fall of 2024. Our next story is about a type of call that comes with risks for law enforcement and those they're trying to help. But the Trempealeau County Sheriff is joining with another Western Wisconsin sheriff to call on legislators to make an already difficult day for someone in crisis a little easier.
Imagine your loved one calling for help, and now they're having to be placed in law enforcement custody for anywhere up to 8 to 12 hours.
Pepin County Sheriff Joel Wenner is describing emergency detentions for those in crisis that pose a threat to themselves and or others. The protocols are an issue, and that is why he and the Trempealeau County Sheriff took the trip down to the state capitol to call for change. We're there trying to give them some feedback and some ideas of how we could take the person out of crisis, out of law enforcement custody, and transfer them to a mental health professional's custody.
It is such a inhumane element for a person to have to be in the emergency detention process that long before they get help.
All in all, the sheriffs say this is a lose-lose situation for everyone.
They're already, experiencing crisis, and now they start to think that they're in trouble with law enforcement.
Right now, if we are going to Winnebago, the medical clearance can take anywhere from 4 to sometimes 8 hours, depending on what they want from us. And that's way too long, not only for the agencies, but it's very draining on the person who's in crisis as well, because they're already having the worst day of their life by the time they call us. And now we put them into a procedure that just takes way too long.
Both are hoping for change to happen before they retire.
Staying in Whitehall, a hospital many rural community members in Trempealeau County depend on is getting a makeover, and the new facility is coming along faster than expected. First News at 9's Daniel Gomez explains how it will impact the quality of health care for residents in the area.
Construction on the new Gunderson Tri-County Hospital, expected for spring of 2024, will be complete by November of this year. Hospital Administrator Joni Olson says it's been a long time coming.
Oh my gosh, it's been quite a journey, but this started long before I even came in 2017. So there were a lot of discussions, a lot of consultants that were brought in to look at what we should do with this building to bring it into the state-of-the-art needs that we have today.
Olson says it will offer new services for everyone within the 30-mile radius of the hospital.
We provide primary care, we provide rehabilitation, we provide everything from all wellness aspects. It's designed as such so there's a very collaborative area between the physicians, their support teams, whether it's lab, medical assistants, RNs, behavioral health, all of that's encompassed under that one roof.
These new services could be cheaper as well. Olson says the new facility will be on a path to energy independency.
The solar installs that we're planning should reduce our overall energy cost by 50 to 60%.
Olson says what is most exciting about this is seeing how this will truly help out the underserved rural communities of Trempealeau County.
You know, we've established a foothold here. We have, of course, a long-standing relationship with this area, with our service area, and we do not want to leave these communities without that crucial emergency care. We're anxious for people to see the result of what they've helped us build.
Up next, we look at an Osseo business that has undergone quite a transformation from its humble beginnings.
The Spring F-150 Blowout event is going on now at Osseo Ford. Get a new 2023 F-150 regular cab at this blowout price, plus 0% financing for 36 months. Over 30 F-150s in stock, including the all-new Heritage Edition, XLTS, Lariats, and more. Every new F-150 sold before May 15th includes 2 day passes to Country Jam 2023. Don't miss the Spring F-150 Blowout event at Osseo Ford on the corner of Highway 10 and I-94, Osseo, Wisconsin. Open 24/7 at OsseoAuto.com.
Welcome to Blair Meat Market, a family-owned and operated business that brings you high-quality, locally raised beef and pork. Our meats are dry-aged, releasing tender flavor in every bite. Book a spot today for your own custom processing, or call for custom orders from our retail space. And stop in now through the end of May for sale prices on beef and hogs. Visit theblairmeatmarket.com to learn more. From our farm to your family, Blair Meat Market.
Boutique, where fashion and function meet. Shop our store for quality on-trend pieces that add instant interest to any wardrobe. We offer locally made jewelry, including ash and pine leather earrings, and many Hello adorned pieces for you to swoon over. Find many great accessories, including bracelets, purses, scarves, and a variety of earrings and necklaces. And you'll find the perfect shoe to complete your look head to toe. Cooley Boutique, selling style with a smile.
We're Osseo Plastics and Supply. Our specialty, our niche in the area is really taking plastic in multiple forms, whether it be sheet stock, rolls, rod stock, bed liner product that we do, and we will cut and fabricate a variety of different products from that. It's something we do a lot of and had very good success with it. You've got a product that you're manufacturing or a product that you want to manufacture. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 every day. Give us a call and we'll figure out a way that we can make that work.
Lily of the Valley is the best place to go for all your gift-giving needs. This spring, shop beautiful bouquets, decor, clothing, and more. Enjoy a glass of wine while browsing our wide variety of clothing, purses, and jewelry. Find a meaningful gift that is sure to please for any occasion. Located off Highway 95 at West 18870 Peterson Cooley Road, Blair, Wisconsin. Lily of the Valley, where gift-giving is made easy.
Up in the Northwoods, it's always brew season. And at the Northwoods Brew Pub and Grill, we've got just what you want. Fresh brewed, handcrafted beer straight from the tank. And hearty, mouth-watering burgers, pizzas, and appetizers to bear with you. Kick back with friends, play some pool, enjoy the atmosphere, and take it home with you. The fine tradition of craft brewing is here at the Northwoods Brew Pub and Grill.
This segment of County by County is brought to you by Osseo Plastics.
Tonight, we explore Osseo Plastics, a family-owned plastics business that started out of a garage, which has now grown into a 22,000 square foot building, supporting the local commercial and agriculture market.
We're Osseo Plastics and Supply. Our specialty, our niche in the area is really taking plastic in multiple forms, whether it be sheet stock, rolls, rod stock, and we will cut and fabricate a variety of different products from that for different applications. And then also bed liner product that we do, spraying bed liners for pickup trucks. It's something we do a lot of and we've had very good success with it. and then epoxy floor systems for agricultural and industrial applications as well. That's kind of been our mainstay for the last 30 years and really what we're known best for. So Osseo Plastics was founded in 1984 out of a garage, actually, and run that way for a few years. And then in 1988, my father-in-law, Rocky, had bought it, and since then it's been a family business. And then in 2018, myself and my brother-in-law Jacob purchased it from Rocky for him to retire. Since then, you know, we've been able to grow throughout the years, starting from a garage of approximately 500 square feet up to now about 22,000 square feet between offices, manufacturing, and warehouse space. And really our capabilities and everything else has been able to grow with that throughout the almost 40 years now. Fairly new to us is our water jet table. That's a technology that allows us to cut shapes of any size or configuration. It's a very simple tool to use where somebody like myself with not a lot of machining experience can do layouts and do projects on it very quickly, or we can take information from customers and within the matter of a few minutes be running parts for them. What's been great to see is there's a number of opportunities for a business like ourselves here in the Osseo area, whether it be the agricultural aspect, which is really what we were founded on and well known for throughout the 80s and 90s, is supporting the local ag market and different farms and things like that, and all different products around a farm. Now that farming's changed, the local manufacturing and industrial markets have allowed us to grow and expand into those as well and work with them. And as well as just residential applications and products there too. So it's been great to be able to grow with the surrounding area. From a business perspective, it's great having quick access to Highway 94. We're right on main supply routes, so we don't have issues getting product in or out. And our proximity to Eau Claire, Menominee, Wausau, Minneapolis, Madison, we're in kind of a central hub for all of those locations. So it allows us to pull customers from bigger markets and support a business of this size in a town of, you know, roughly 2,000 people. We are collectively an outdoorsy group. We love the outdoors. So hunting, fishing, snowmobiling, the recreational activities of the outdoors is what we all love to do here. And it's a great area to do that. And we're all able to do that and still have, said, the conveniences of larger cities like Eau Claire close by. So for us in Trempealeau County, the access to recreational opportunities is the biggest benefit for us and our family and our company and our employees here. We support pretty much anyone here who comes to look for support. We work with the school heavily in helping with products that they might need or applications that they have. Working with students and opportunities for them to come see what we have available here and to do projects and things like that they might need using our facility. Local groups like ATV clubs, rod and gun clubs, throughout Trempealeau County, all the little communities have them, and we help support fundraisers that they have, projects for their buildings that they might need upgrades and things like that that we can offer. We'll work with anyone who needs the help. We are a well-kept secret in Osseo. I didn't realize that. Being in the family for as long as I have been now, I didn't realize in the community how well kept of a secret we were. Weekly, we get people that come here, even from Osseo, that didn't realize we were over here. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 every day. Myself or Jacob are going to be the two that you see when you walk into the office here. By all means, if you're not sure what you need, give us a call. We're more than happy to walk you through options and discuss things and be able to make that work out for you, whether it, again, is a small project at home, you're doing something in the shower or something in your garage and you might need a piece of plastic, or if you've got a product that you're manufacturing or a product that you want to manufacture and there's a component that could work well for you made out of plastic, give us a call and we'll figure out a way that we can make that work.
After the break, a look at the growth of Ashley for the Arts and how the festival gives back to the community.
The Craft Barn offers a unique shopping experience for your home and garden. We have items for every season. Check out our large variety of greeting cards, candles, gifts, jewelry, and so much more. We also have the largest selection of cookie cutters around. See for yourself. Visit the Craft Barn today.
Muted Tones Boutique, a place to shop for any occasion. Find charming gifts, home decor, and women's clothing. Complete a look for your little one with endearing children's brands, Quincy May, Riley and Crew, and more. For the perfect small town shopping experience, choose Muted Tones Boutique. Open Tuesday through Saturday, located in downtown Galesville. Muted Tones Boutique. The Hive Chiropractic Center is dedicated to creating healthier families, one visit at a time. Make an appointment for the whole family now. With Whole Family Care, you can sign the entire family up in just a few clicks. Help your baby with their fussiness, sleep schedule, sensory processing, and more with our pediatric chiropractor. We know that your pets are family too. The Hive Chiropractic can help your pet be their best and healthiest self. Accepting new patients June 1st at our new location in Galesville. The Hive Chiropractic. Be happy, be healthy, be you.
Lily of the Valley is the best place to go for all your gift-giving needs. This spring, shop beautiful bouquets, decor, clothing, and more. Enjoy a glass of wine while browsing our wide variety of clothing, purses, and jewelry. Find a meaningful gift that is sure to please for any occasion. Located off Highway 95 at West 18870 Peterson-Cooley Road, Blair, Wisconsin. Lily of the Valley, where gift-giving is made easy.
We're Osteoplastics and Supply. Our specialty, our niche in the area is really taking plastic in multiple forms, whether it be sheet stock, rolls, rod stock, bedliner product that we do, and we will cut and fabricate a variety of different products from that. It's something we do a lot of and had very good success with it. You've got a product that you're manufacturing or a product that you want to manufacture. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 every day. Give us a call and we'll figure out a way that we can make that work.
The Craft Barn offers a unique shopping experience for your home and garden. Enjoy our no-maintenance outdoor patio furniture with the option to customize. The Craft Barn, specializing in that perfect piece to make your home complete. See for yourself. Visit us today.
One of Wisconsin's largest charity events is returning this summer. First News at 9's Melanie Walliser recently spoke with organizers of Ashley for the Arts on a snowy day in Arcadia and shares how the event has grown over the years.
It may be snowy and quiet out now, but come August, the snow will be gone and tens of thousands of people will be here at Memorial Park in Arcadia to enjoy Ashley for the Arts.
Last year alone, we were actually able to raise over $650,000, which supported over 70 nonprofit organizations. And this year, we're hoping to build upon that.
A competitive marching band from Cotter Schools in Winona is just one of the many organizations that have benefited from Ashley for the Arts.
Our season costs about $15 grand a year to participate in those things, and Ashley for the Arts helps pay for that.
Last year, volunteers earned over $23,000 for the program. With a population of less than 4,000, the city of Arcadia comes alive for the musical weekend.
We bring in a lot of tourists, for Ashley for the Arts that come in here and they're spending money at the, local taverns or the local restaurants and such. And it's just a great way for us to showcase our community. So that's why it's truly a community event.
Ashley for the Arts also relies heavily on community volunteers to make the event possible.
It takes 4,000 volunteer shifts to actually put on Ashley for the Arts, and that's for the entire 2 weeks of setup as well as tear down, as well as the event itself. So we really rely on all of our community members that help support Ashley for the Arts through volunteerism. We've certainly gained momentum throughout the years and have built it, as well as the nonprofits that we support.
Next up, we head to Galesville, a great destination for shopping and outdoor activities. Rob Grover covers a few gems in the town, also known as the Garden of Eden.
Welcome to Galesville, Wisconsin, located 20 minutes north of La Crosse in the unglaciated region of the Mississippi River Valley. Galesville sits among rolling hills, towering cliffs, beautiful forests, and spring-fed streams. One of the town's main attractions is the beautiful Lake Marinuka, which is perfect for fishing, boating, and swimming. If you're feeling adventurous, you can rent a kayak or paddleboard to explore the lake on your own. Did you know that Galesville boasts over 20 female-owned businesses? It's a great shopping destination offering handcrafted gifts, furniture, home decor, and high-end fashion apparel and accessories for all ages. If you're a foodie, you'll enjoy Galesville's dining options. From supper clubs to classic dinner fare, this town boasts several locally owned restaurants to choose from. This is also home to the Trempealeau County Fair in July and Apple Fair in October. Galesville invites you to explore. From activities and attractions to fairs and festivals, there's something here for everybody.
Up next, learn how a beloved restaurant in Osseo has become a go-to destination in Trempealeau County.
Welcome to Blair Meat Market, a family-owned and operated business that brings you high-quality, locally raised beef and pork. Our meats are dry-aged, releasing tender flavor in every bite. Book a spot today for your own custom processing, or call for custom orders from our retail space. And stop in now through the end of May for sale prices on beef and hogs. Visit theblairmeatmarket.com to learn more. From our farm to your family, Blair Meat Market. Welcome to Blair Meat Market, a family-owned and operated business that brings you high-quality, locally raised beef and pork. Our meats are dry-aged, releasing tender flavor in every bite. Book a spot today for your own custom processing, or call for custom orders from our retail space. And stop in now through the end of May for sale prices on beef and hogs. Visit theblairmeatmarket.com to learn more. From our farm to your family, Blair Meat Market.
The Spring F-150 Blowout event is going on now at Osseo Ford. Get a new 2023 F-150 regular cab at this blowout price, plus 0% financing for 36 months. Over 30 F-150s in stock, including the all-new Heritage Edition, XLTS, Lariats, and more. Every new F-150 sold before May 15th includes 2 day passes to Country Jam 2023. Don't miss the Spring F-150 Blowout event at Osseo Ford on the corner of Highway 10 and I-94, Osseo, Wisconsin. Open 24/7 at OsseoAuto.com.
Lily of the Valley is the best place to go for all your gift-giving needs. This spring, shop beautiful bouquets, decor, clothing, and more. Enjoy a glass of wine while browsing our wide variety of clothing, purses, and jewelry. Find a meaningful gift that is sure to please for any occasion. Located off Highway 95 at West 18870 Peterson-Cooley Road, Blair, Wisconsin. Lily of the Valley, where gift-giving is made easy.
We're Osseo Plastics and Supply. Our specialty, our niche in the area is really taking plastic in multiple forms, whether it be sheet stock, rolls, rod stock, bedliner product that we do. And we will cut and fabricate a variety of different products from that. It's something we do a lot of and had very good success with. You've got a product that you're manufacturing or a product that you want to manufacture. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 every day. Give us a call and we'll figure out a way that we can make that work.
Up in the Northwoods, it's always brew season. And at the Northwoods Brew Pub and Grill, we've got just what you want. Fresh brewed, handcrafted beer straight from the tank. And hearty, mouth-watering burgers, pizzas, and appetizers to pair with you. Kick back with friends, play some pool, enjoy the atmosphere, and take it home with you. The fine tradition of craft brewing is here at the Northwoods Brew Pub and Grill.
This segment of County by County is brought to you by Lily of the Valley and Blair Meats.
Welcome back. We now visit the town of Blair, a community that features high-quality products, gifts, and a sense for fashion.
I'm Sherry Kelly, and I am the owner of Lily of the Valley. We sell women's clothing and apparel, jewelry, purses, home decor, crafts, gifts. We have a wide selection of wines, cheeses, meats. We create floral arrangements for weddings, a lot of bouquets for anniversaries and birthdays and Boss's Day. Almost every kind of flower you can think of, we at least have access to. I love when people walk in the front door and their eyes light up. I think just the excitement that people have. Others have said, you know, never did we think in Blair, Wisconsin, we would be buying stylish clothing or have a place to come for such a meaningful gift. The other day, a daughter had come in and she was looking for a gift for her mom. And her comment to me was, you have so much in here that it just makes gift giving really easy. I wanted to do something in memory of my grandma. Her favorite flower was Lily of the Valley. Growing up, she was so patient with us and she'd work on projects. I think a lot of my crafting or desire to do that came from her. If my grandma was still here and she was able to see this, I know she'd be extremely honored that it was named after her. I think she'd be extremely proud of me. My husband and my children have helped in every aspect of this store. My husband has put in hours and hours of repeated day and night work to help make my dream come true. We'd love for you to stop in and have a chance to meet you and help serve you.
My name is Michael Harsma. I'm the production manager and owner.
My name is Jenna Harsma. I'm the retail manager and owner. What makes us unique here at the Blair Meat Market would be our variety of specialty products that we offer. We offer hamburger patties that are flavored, brat patties that are flavored,
Filipino cheddar brat patties, bacon cheddar brat patties,
prime rib burger patty,
Bloody Mary jerky, kind of a wide variety of different flavors, unique flavors.
We also are the only USDA inspected facility in our area, and then we also don't buy in any boxed meat for our store.
Everything that we run through here, whether it's for our retail or our custom, is all dry aged. The dry aging process allows the animal's muscle fibers to break down naturally. That allows the meat to be more tender and more flavorful at the end, so we like to age them to perfection.
You also know where your meat is coming from. We locally source hogs from our community, but our beef is raised from our farm, which is right across the road here from the meat market.
Besides doing custom processing for ourselves or our customers with our animals, we do take in custom processing. So if you have an animal that needs to be processed, you can't get it in somewhere, give us a call and we'll get you in as soon as we can.
Alongside running this business, we're very dedicated to the community. I am a first responder and I'm a nurse.
Myself, I've been on the volunteer fire department for Blair Preston Fire for 12 years, youth sports director for Blair Taylor Youth Sports, also a first responder, EMT. So yeah, I mean, we're always involved with doing something in the community, always want to give back. What I most enjoy about our community is small town, homegrown people. They love supporting one another, so that brings everybody together and makes everybody successful.
Our final story of the night focuses on a restaurant in Trempealeau County known for its desserts, which is hitting a big milestone. For a half-century, the Norski Nook has been providing pies and more to the surrounding community. First News at 9's Kim Leadholm shares what makes this restaurant so special.
For the last 50 years, the Norski Nook has been a staple in Osseo, serving food and most importantly pie since 1973.
You gotta like it. If you're happy with it, and I was.
The restaurant started with Helen Meyer, who says she spent day after day working on the popular desserts. The love for the pie only grew, with people from across the world looking for a slice.
I had calls from Hawaii. I had calls and sent pies to Spain and Chicago, and they'd call up, want pies.
A legacy that still stands 50 years later.
We make our dough from scratch. We weigh it out. We puck it, we roll it, we dock it, we crimp it, we bake it, we fill it, we line it. You come in here, you're gonna find a pie. Whether you're a chocoholic with Death by Chocolate or the staple of apple.
All starting with one Osseo native a half-century ago.
It is something that, in talking to Helen, it's instilled. It's pride. I'm honored, actually, to be part of it. I mean, I love it. Rolling every pie crust, the double crust, just doing it, it's passion. I just told Helen, I said, we got some pretty big shoes to fill, and I don't want to disappoint them, and I want to continue on and keep going.
Optimistic for the years to come.
I hope they can keep on, but it's not an easy thing.
And grateful to the people who helped the restaurant get to where it is now.
It's not just the internal that's made us, it's everybody on the outside too that comes in and they're buying our pies and coming in for the meatball wraps. And so I want to thank them, and I want them to continue coming back and growing with us.
Thanks for watching this County by County special, spotlighting all of the things that make Trempealeau County a unique part of western Wisconsin. If you'd like to revisit any of our stories, you can find them all on our website, wiproud.com. I'm Alex Loroff. Have a great rest of your night.